like, oh, nice and big, thanks. I can work with that. So it's like, I would continuously be like, when people are apathetic, for example, or they're low energy in scrims, I'm like, all right, so let's address these goals. Okay, let's be more specific. So like, you want to be in contenders, for example, or you want to get to 3,500, right? It's like, what's stopping you from being at 3,500? Like, well, I guess like maybe I'm not a good main tank, and I'm like, all right, now we're getting somewhere more specific. So I'll write down your new goal and get better at main tanking. What's stopping you from being a better main tank? It's like, well, I haven't really played much on Winston. I'm like, okay, so it's a lack of hours, right? So let's write something down to where like you have a regiment or like homework to practice playing Winston, right? So like, now on your end, you're like, that sounds shitty. I didn't actually want to do that. And I'm like, just fucking admit it. Then just admit it that that's not an actual goal. Because a goal is something that you want to do to achieve that goal, right? Yeah. So if that's not your goal, I would tell them, if you don't want to do that, then stop lying and change your fucking goal. That's fine, I don't care. Do something easier. Do something more suited to you. Otherwise, you need to recognize, like, what the fuck are you gonna do when there's 1,000 other people that want what you want? You wanna hire SR? You're literally letting somebody sit on your fucking SR that you genuinely believe doesn't deserve it. Some asshole who insta-lock May and has his mic shut off and has never called a fucking ult in his life is sitting on your 3,500 SR. You're gonna let that fucking guy outwork you? That's the guy you're letting sit on your fucking SR. And I'm telling you that the truth is you don't deserve his SR unless you fucking outwork him. That's the only truth. Is that your goal is a made-up bullshit one, and you need to be honest with yourself that a goal is not something you want, it's something you want to work to achieve. So maybe let's figure out how you do that, and then you have to put in the fucking work, like get down to the specifics. Like, think about this tournament coming up, right? You guys are all scheduled to scrim 2 hours. You can't just show up for 2 hours and expect that you've outworked everybody else. Everybody else is doing that. If it's your goal to win the tournament, for example, what are you going to do? How do you do that? And I would get more specific, figure out how you do that, and then you have to put in the fucking work, like get down to the specifics. Like, okay, getting back to the Winston thing, like, I want you to fucking go do a drill where you fuck around with bots and you learn how to short hop or like tech hit on the ground. And people wouldn't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you fucking have to do that shit. Somebody else is doing it and you're not. So how can you expect, if 1,000 other people want your fucking same goal, how can you reasonably ever believe that you deserve it over the other person that does it? There's somebody out there who is doing it and your ass isn't. Be honest, you don't fucking deserve it. That's why I did goals with you guys. I said, PM me your goal. Oh, I want to be in contenders. Yeah, it's fucking cute to say that, right? When you wake up in the morning, you have all the resources, you have all the fucking books, you have all the videos, everyone says it. Everyone wants to be a fucking beast, but when it comes time to do what beasts do, nobody fucking does it. I don't want to feel a little pain, that sounds boring. That homework sounds boring. I don't want to make myself do homework. That's something a teacher does. That's negative to me. You have to. Just admit you don't fucking deserve it.
Yeah, true.
This is literally the gospel right here. Go fucking type in motivational speakers online. They'll tell you the same fucking thing. Like, I listen to motivational speakers all the time. Like, this is the raw truth, is that you are holding you back. I think that everybody deserves exactly what it is that they want to achieve. And there's something that psychologically didn't train you to know that you can achieve that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, that's why I stopped you and you're like, oh, you can't do that, like, you can't do this. You fucking heard that from someone else your entire fucking life. You've never heard someone like me be like, no, I'm telling you right now, look, I'm looking you in the fucking eyes, you can do it. You actually deserve to do it. I genuinely think that you're capable of it. Nobody fucking says that, and that's why it's so fucking sad to me, because it's like, that was ingrained to you from other people who fucked up and failed. Like, you didn't make that up on your own. Nothing else is worth even bringing up. The thing is that this is like transferable shit. These goals, even if you don't make it in Overwatch, I'm telling you, you need to fucking live by this. That's why I call it the gospel, brother. That's why I call it that gospel. It's the holy word. Came from the holy book. But your habits need to represent where you want to be prior to you getting there. Let's say you want to get into contenders, right? You do not deserve to be in contenders until your habits dictate that you're in contenders. Just like you do not deserve to be healthy or jacked at the fucking gym until your habits dictate that you deserve to be jacked. The people in contenders were basically in contenders prior to being in contenders because they already had the schedule of a contenders player prior to being in contenders. They didn't get into contenders and then start the schedule. They did that fucking A to Z. It's real cute to have this fake goal or like say what it is that you want when I ask you and when I invoke it out of you, but like I said, everybody says that, and when it comes time to wake up in the morning, like you have all the resources there. You have all the fucking videos to watch. You have time to like work on your mechanics. You could have squeezed something in. You could have cut out some YouTube or something. Like some people aren't successful literally because they need to get rid of their fucking phone. Because their phone brings them nothing other than a fucking bill or a distraction, or same with social media. Think about how many hours do you think it would take to watch The Office?
So many hours.
How many? Like
hundreds.
How many episodes are there? Hundreds of hours, right? I know people who have watched it several times. Imagine if you wanted to learn a new language. How long do you think you'd have to take to like learn Korean?
Thousands of so many hours.
Or any hard skill. Like if you wanted to learn how to fucking kickbox or you want to get into shape. Imagine those several hundred hours. And like how much better you would be if you had 700 hours just playing fucking Diana paintball. Or whatever it is that you want to do. Don't act like the time doesn't exist. It fucking exists. You easily sold it to watch some stupid fucking series. Don't pretend that you couldn't have used that elsewhere. Like, you need to, like, delegate your time into better shit if you really want it.
Yo, Tristan, you recorded this crap, right? Some deep crap.
I recorded the last, like, whatever.
And then I'd be like, okay, so you fucking have to outwork these people.